on me.
What? You haven't ever fought a spider?
No, I haven't ever fought a spider.
Huh.
Really?
Yeah.
That's bizarre.
Well, I don't play much single player, and when I do, I always play in such a manner that I keep the monsters away from me. Remember, I built a big ledge, and I looked down at them down there and just left them, you know?
Oh,
and then I
right.
always make sure I have torches in my caves. I never get surprised by monsters.
Yeah.
Huh.
I always play in a way that I see monsters all the time.
Right.
Kind of opposite.
So what level do you play on, like difficulty-wise?
I think it's only on easy or normal. It's not on peaceful and it's not on hard.
Okay.
So are
Yeah.
you playing the online version too?
I haven't played the online version. I've just played the downloaded version. But I've gone on a couple on one server, two servers.
Are you going to come hang out on our server a little bit sometime?
Yeah, I am. I just saw it on your website, so I'm definitely going to.
Okay,
Cool.
sweet.
Nice.
Yeah.
You'll be able to tell my skin looks like me, so that's kind of fun.
Don't be griefing, folks.
Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah.
Very cool. Any other journeys going on around here?
I think someone else has been dying a lot.
I've
this
been
week.
dying.
You've been dying?
I have. I've been dying. And the funny thing is, like, you know, I should know better, but unfortunately, like, I don't really think about it in multiplayer. You know, I'm not putting two and two together, you know, that we have health now. And so, like, I jump off really tall things, you know, and then I hit and I'm hurt and I'm like, oh, I gotta be careful.
Yeah.
And the other day, I was like, we've been having some server issues. Now we've gotten moved over to a new server, and things seem to be running, you know, pretty well.
Yeah.
But we had some real issues with our server last week, and in the middle of it, somebody was I was poking around with some lava, and as a admin, I have greater lava powers than everyone else because I'm not
He thinks at least.
I'm not gonna light the world on fire.
Yeah.
But so I was trying to help somebody make a pool of lava so that they could destroy things, you know?
Right.
Basically hey, I'm crafting over here. I need someplace to throw my junk. And so I'm sitting there, but we're having some laggy issues and all that kind of stuff. And then I end up getting logged off. And when I log back in, the lava is there, but I'm standing in it. And so then I died,
Ooh.
Oh.
right? So then
That
I'm
sucks.
like,
Ha ha.
well, and the worst part was I had just teleported to someone else to help them. And they had logged off.
Oh.
And so I'm like, all my stuff is now on the floor of someone else's cave, and I have no idea where. So I went and looked at the warp list and saw his name there. Oh, okay. So I went to his place, and I'm like, okay, cool. So I warped back in, and then I'm walking around trying to pick everything else up, and then the lag hits again, and I ended up going in the lava and dying again. Now, in the meantime, stuff that I'm dying keeps falling, like my diamond pick falls in the lava, you know, my diamond shovel falls in the lava, my gold falls in the lava, all this stuff falls in the lava, and so, like, after a little while, I had very little left, so I just, like, I don't care about his lava anymore, I'm going home. So, yeah.
Is relentless.
Yeah. I also have been dealing with some people who decided to kind of dig around in my stuff. Like, I have signs posted all in my mines and everything. Hey, look, you know, if you want to dig here, that's fine. Just let me know. You know, I want to try to, you know, let's coordinate this and all this. Well, I found some stuff connected to my things, and someone had even, like, like, put a bunch of dirt in my tall tunnel that I climbed down to get to my mine.
Oh.
I was like, really? Huh.
Maybe that was somebody who was like trying to climb up or something.
I don't know if they can hear us. Wait, that was at the beginning.
Her chat room scrolled up as well.
Man, it did. Like,
So now I'm like trying to find out like all the things that have been done wrong with my caves and my mine system and all that kind of stuff. So I'm trying to fix all that up.
Oh, okay.
Meanwhile, just been kind of walking around, looking at people's creations. I have been totally buried in Fallout New Vegas this week, so I haven't really played as much as I would like because I'm all up New Vegas's butt, but I do take the time to log on periodically, and I'll see who's on, and I'll just teleport to them and like check out their stuff, because I figure that's half the fun, you know. is people are like, "Ooh, I want to show one of the hosts something I built." You know.
Yeah.
And so I try to be like gregarious and go and be, "Oh yeah, oh cool, that's cool, yeah." So.
Or like humor them, like okay.
Well,
that's nice.
I mean everything's better than my stuff. I mean, my stuff is lame.
Especially after everybody's been getting all the dirt out of your shaft.
I know.
Yikers.
So anyway, that's my week.
Sounds like a fun week.
It was.
So I've been on playing. I've been telling people to go mess with Wes's stuff while he's off, 'cause I thought it'd be funny.
Nice.
Brent's so funny.
Not really. I've actually scrolled down too far. Anyway, I've been dealing with a lot of server stuff and seeing kind of the guts of how this stuff runs. And our host has been really good at. They have like a thing where you can chat to them on their website. Mm-hmm. So you can get in touch with them like right away. So that's been really helpful when one of the plugins doesn't work and the server won't come back up after it restarts. And they've actually given me a way to restart it ourselves. So now I don't even have to contact them. I can restart it. I'm going to be putting in the new update this week to see how that goes too, instead of asking them to do it.
Oh, okay.
And that should be cool. We do have health on right now. Or off, sorry, because I turned it off.
Oh, really?
So you can fall.
So you can fall right now because I think some of these things, the features are going to be great when the game's more fleshed out. But right now, there's just because of the lag issues, people are dying from that. And we saw him fixing that by adding in where you're invulnerable for a few seconds when you log in and stuff and when you spawn. So we might turn it back on, but I want to make sure people know that it's on before they, start jumping off stuff.
Right.
And this week, I've really started enjoying Minecraft again. Last week, it was just such a strain with kind of the issues we were having. But, man, they've put us on a much faster box, and it's just been fun again. My son plays, and we've been playing. I got him to move in next to me now, so we're kind of building some stuff together and talking about what we're going to build.
Yeah.
And I've just got to say, he's 9 years old, and some of the stuff he's been building, he built like a little roller coaster out front of his house. No, it just goes into the water, so it's not the most fun roller coaster in the world. But it's just seeing what he's doing is just amazing. Like his house, and he's growing stuff and building different things.
Yeah, like a wheat farm or something.
Yeah, like wheat farm and like bamboo, and so he'll ask me how to do something once, and then he's off making it. He had like pumpkins with the light in it and stuff. And
and does he give tutorials?
I should get him to do one soon.
That would be awesome.
You can tell him he can be on my show anytime he wants and tell me how to do stuff.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
We'll have to set that up.
Yeah.
And then besides that, just looking at all the incredible things people have been doing on our servers, and I know Eric and I had a kind of a
we had an
night
awesome night.
So that was a lot of fun. I'll let you talk more about that. I just want to say, watching 100 pigs fly in the air is awesome. So if you can do it, you should do it one day.
Yeah. Well, okay, I guess more about that. It was like a Friday night or something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
Maybe?
like an after dark kind of thing.
Yeah, so it's like the Shaftlands After Dark, which would be sad.
Yeah.
SAD.
Yeah, we'll trademark that.
Yeah.
Put it on a shirt with a dancing pig.
So no one steals it, because it's so awesome. But we were having some fun with a writing like a flying carpet thing.
Yeah, I didn't really tell anybody about that yet.
Okay, this is an admin only kind of mod. We're not gonna even really.
It's actually off the server now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Brent's been playing around with all these new mod ideas and stuff like that. So one of them was the magic carpet, and it's actually a big glass carpet. I guess it's
yeah,
like
it puts like a 9x9 or 10x10 or something glass floor under your feet. And if you like jump, it goes up under you, so you can get up in the air. And then when you move around, it just keeps under you, so you can basically.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Can you get down?
Yeah, you just turn it off.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty much. But you can use it to get to a really high altitude and then just kind of walk, and then it'll follow you, under your feet. So you can get some really cool, nice angles. Maybe it might be useful for machinima purposes since I don't have a way to fly anymore. Because mods come and go, they break, and people just won't update them anymore. It's actually kind of frowned upon, by Notch. He doesn't really want people to modify his code. So anyway, but we wanted to have some fun with it. So so Brent climbed way up high. He's on his magic carpet, and he spawns 100 pigs, and they all come flying down. It's just raining pigs. It was so cool. And then he's like, how about some chickens? And then 1,000 chickens coming down, cows raining, So then I'm like, oh, that's fun. So I started doing it in the Welcome Center. There was sheep. I started spawning 200 at a time just to see what would happen. And then at one point I spawned 100 ghasts. Now the thing about those kind of mobs, unfriendly mobs, I guess, since it's disabled on our server, they only last like a split second. So for a split second, there's 100 ghasts all making noise, like, and then they just disappear, and everybody's like, "Did I just see that? What was that?" And they actually kind of push you around too, because like they take up space, and you don't clip through a mob, they push you, so it's very bizarre.
Gassed mosh pit.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah. But other than that craziness, I've been working on the Welcome Center, and
which looks amazing.
It is
like,
very
everybody's
cool.
been working in there. It's just
so
doing
many
some great
people
stuff.
helping out. Thanks
I'm
to everybody.
very impressed, by the way. I went by and checked that out today, and it looks fabulous.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
It's like someone in the forums was walking around, and he said he feels like you should hear like some lobby music or something playing in there, because like there's couches.
Girl from Ipanema.
There's like planted pots. Who?
Girl, do.
Oh, yeah.
The girl from Ipanema. Yeah.
Nice. And anyway, it's really shaping up. It's got some cool lava stairs that I was trying out, and it's really cool. It's got a discotheque on the top floor.
And there is no parking on the dance floor.
Right. Yeah. That's where I spawned 100 chickens, was on the dance floor.
Old people jokes.
Yeah.
And there's some other really cool things on there that I know Rico Vig and a group of people with him built a new fixed tree center, and it's really cool. There's like some artwork pieces out front with like glass and water coming down, and it looks really good.
Oh, that's cool.
And I'm trying to think. There's someone's working on a big yacht that looks really cool.
Ooh.
There's a couple towers. I know Kinlos has a huge mage tower he's working on, and who was working on the one opposite of his? He had a sign that said "My tower is bigger than Kinlo's" or something like that.
Oh yeah, I don't remember it, but yeah, they're having Mage Tower Wars or something.
But yeah, so this stuff is just awesome to see on here. So great work, guys. Keep it up.
Yeah,
that's what she said.
And so I've been looking around at all the cool stuff as well, because normally I'm just in the Welcome Center just working away. So I'm trying to get out a little, get a little sun, and also working like crazy on a bunch of scripts for future machinima I'm working on, and that's coming along. Also, Notch has been looking for video submissions to use on his website, and I went ahead and emailed Notch and Junk Boy, and just kind of giving them permission to use In Search of Diamonds. And I got a reply a couple minutes later. And they're like, "Hey, we were just listening to that song this morning in the office." I was like, "Oh, cool!" And
that's awesome.
so they're thinking about it. They probably got a ton to look through. So that was cool.
And I noticed your video is also up for an award nomination at the Minecraft forums for best song.
Yeah,
and video
like the Minecraft 2010.
Awards and stuff.
Yeah, that's interesting too. Yeah, we'll link to that, because there's tons of different areas, like best built, best construction, best everything, songs.
There should be a podcast section. That's all I'm gonna say. There should
best
be at least,
podcast. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, for sure.
Is there a best YouTube video one? Because I know someone should be on that one.
Probably. Yeah.
I think they already have people on there. I don't know how it works.
Well,
I was looking at it today.
Well, everybody nominate Minecraft Chick.
Everybody.
Because I think you deserve something. I don't know what, but you deserve something.
Well, thank you. That's awesome.
Well, I like your series. Actually, I had a question. What actually made you start doing this anyway? Because you just kind of seem to come out of the blue all of a sudden.
Yeah, that's kind of what I did. My friends were talking about it, and I had wanted to make a show about something, but I figured if I made it about something that I knew all about, it wouldn't really be that interesting to anyone because it would just, I'd just be teaching it. And my friends were talking about how awesome this game is and how there's tons of people doing it. And I was like, well, I've never, like, the only game I've played is Oregon Trail when I was like 10. So
Awesome.
I was like, well, that would be kind of fun. So I basically just set it up and started playing. Like the first show was really, I honestly had no idea how to move because I've never played computer games like that.
That's really not all that strange. WASD is not something that is picked up easily.
Everybody acted like it was. They're like, I can't believe she doesn't know that. I was like, I had no idea. I had to Google it. I was like, I don't know. It was really bad.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, so I just thought it would be fun and kind of like challenge myself, something that I really had no clue about at all. Like a totally different world than anything that I'm part of typically.
and you do those episodes every day?
I do them 5 days a week. So Monday through Friday. I'm thinking about switching to like Wednesday through Sunday to kind of have them on the weekends, but it still will be 5 days a week.
Awesome.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
I thought it would be easier when I started saying 5 days a week, but it's a lot of editing.
Yeah, I can imagine like doing a podcast every day. Actually, we tried that for a while, doing 5 episodes a week, one a day, and wow, that was a lot of work.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Well, excellent.
And Zion Cleric did say in the chat room that the Shaft is already nominated for the best podcast on the awards.
Oh, cool.
So I didn't realize they had a podcast.
Cool.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that either.
So awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, excellent. All right, dudes.
Shameless self-promotion. Gotta love it.
Yeah, sorry.
We're about to move into a new segment.
Bumper for the bumper.
Excavation Station.
All right. So what do we got here today?
I'll go first.
All right, Wesley.
What you got, Wes?
Okay, so one of my least favorite things in the game, well, I mean, it's part of the game, but something that annoys me sometimes is, I'll be in a new area and I'll get under some tree cover and I won't be able to see anything really. And I'll be very frustrated and I'll be like, I don't know which direction I'm going. I don't know what's going on. I've got no visibility. So what I want is I want a pogo stick. I want a craftable pogo stick where I can just bounce really high up and find out where I am. That's what I want.
Weird.
That would be cool. Also, it would help. Like when you're going up a hill and you got to keep jumping and jumping and jumping. But if you're on like a pogo stick that was kind of jumping for you and you could just go forward,
yeah,
doing that'd be nice.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Maybe
I like it.
Maybe you could have it so you don't wear armor while you've got it on, and you can't have anything in your hands.
Why?
Except for the pogo stick.
Oh, because you're holding the
pogo stick,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Very nice.
there you go.
I see you've really thought this through.
I have. I thought about it a lot.
It's already on the wiki.
Awesome. It's already nominated for best idea.
For I just got an email from Notch. He just put it in the game.
Oh, wow. Sweet. That's quick.
It's patched on our server and everything.
All
Awesome.
right. Well, good. Next
Boing.
awesome idea. Brent?
Oh, I actually got 2. I want a pack mule.
I like
So this
it.
would be like the the cart that moves or the storage cart, right? Except for it
Yeah.
would be a mule that walked with you, and then you could put stuff in it and like walk it. So it'd be over land and not having tracks and stuff.
That's not bad. That's actually been done, right, in a couple of games. Is it Trine? No, dang it. What was the game? I don't remember. There was a dog that takes your stuff.
Yeah, that was Torchlight.
Torchlight, that's it. Yeah.
Torchlight.
And also there's been some MMOs and stuff where, like, you can give your inventory to somebody and they'll dump it. Is that what you mean? Like, they'll go and empty it for you and
It's
come
basically a
back,
moving
or?
chest,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So then you move your chest with you, but it would look like a mule.
Oh, so he just stays with you.
Yeah, and,
Oh,
and
yeah.
follows you around, right?
Oh, yeah.
And they do have some pet mods and stuff and these are really weird mods, like where you get like a pet, like it'll be a duck, and then I think you click on it and there's like storage and you can put blocks in it, and the blocks actually have like mean something, like might mean go forward or might mean dig. So then you can actually give it these commands so it will actually sit there and dig out a hole in a certain path for you.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is weird. But it can be doable. So that's that one. And the other one is, I just thought of a few minutes ago, is gophers and ants. New animals in the game that will actually dig. So now you got to put in like some kind of defense for these so they don't dig into your house if you made it with dirt and stuff. And then like ants, I just think of like an ant farm. You know how they dig it. That'd be cool to see like these cool patterns and stuff.
Yeah.
But what if you could train them to dig for you?
That would be awesome. They have like maybe they could dig for gems. Like they walk around and they sniff, and if they smell a gem, they start digging there.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. Wow. Very cool.
And I see you have another awesome idea there.
Yeah, actually, I have some ideas about little friendly mobs too.
I was kind of talking about Minecraft Chick.
Oh. Well, I'll go
Oh.
first.
I'm sure yours are awesome
I'll go
too,
first.
Eric.
It's already butted in like an idiot. But mine are kind of related to like critters or friendly mobs to have like biome-specific critters.
That would be cool.
You know, that maybe only spawn, certain, like a scorpion or something would only spawn in a desert, but they can still roam around, but that's just where they spawn.
Yeah. Penguins in the snow? Do you have that?
Hey, yeah, that's cool.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I like that. And also sea critters, too, like dolphins and jellyfish.
Yeah.
You know?
Just so we could throw jellyfish at Devil Turnip.
Yeah. It's kind of like a small ghast, I guess it would be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
something
it'd be
like
kind of funny if you used that same like model, just smaller.
Just a friendly version. And then the other one was more interaction with the critters, too, because they're great. They run around. The sheep give you wool and stuff like that. But, like, there's no real interaction. If there's a pig in the way, you're just like, get out of the way, pig, But it would be cool if you would be able to, like, feed them. And then they would do, like, a little dance or something. Or, like, you know what I mean? Or, like,
Do some kind of tricks or something.
Yeah,
Or
do
just poop on your lawn. Maybe
do a
fertilize
trick
it
or-
so stuff grows faster.
hey, there you go.
Right?
Yeah, a little poop action.
A
That's
poop
what
block?
Your animals do. You feed them and they do a little dance.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or
And then I move it forward to instead of like the snow cap on like a grass block, it would be a poop cap.
yikes.
And then you could till it and grow
I
stuff
think
faster.
you've gone a little too far on that one. Or they could follow you around for 5 minutes, and then something like that. A little more interaction, I think, would be pretty cool. So what you got, Minecraft Chick?
Well, people have actually told me how to do this, but I think it's quite a process, so I haven't done it yet. But switching the voice to a girl voice instead of having it just be a guy voice.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Every time you get
Yeah,
like,
because like all my friends laugh when they watch my videos because they're like, listen to that voice.
yeah,
Like, I don't know how to change it.
right. Yeah,
a
that
good
would
point.
be good.
Yep.
Yeah.
And maybe there's a default female skin to go with it as well.
So that would just
Yeah,
be like
maybe.
character creation. Like you create your character, it just says male or female, maybe.
Yep.
Something
Now, would
simple.
you let Notch use your skin as the default female character?
Yeah, that would be awesome.
And then you could do the voice work for the female.
Yeah, that would be perfect. I'll submit an email.
Oh, we just got an email from Notch. It's in the game. Cool.
Awesome.
Okay, awesome.
Sweet.
Yes, I'll go in
Oh
right now.
man, it broke the server. We're lagged out. Oh.
All right. Cool.
Wow, we got a lot of submissions too.
Yeah, we have a couple. We get a lot of email, but thanks for all the email. This is cool. We have this was posted in the Minecraft forums from the Laughing Cheese, and he thinks we should have a demo system, like a recording demo system that records all the actions, everything that's in the game, so that you can play it back later on, and you can just walk around as if you're walking back in time. And it's not a weird idea. Team Fortress 2 has this, like most games, most FPSs have these demo systems built in. But I mean, think about you could catch a griefer red-handed, like no doubt someone. Because you're there and you watch.
It's like part of the surveillance system.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, kind of. Yeah.
And take it one step further, and you're gonna like this, Eric. Make it where you could have like a time travel. So you could travel back and like actually put a block and then go back to the future, and it's like maybe there or not, depending on what's been
Weird.
built since then.
Yeah.
But like then you could hide like a diamond block in the middle of some big building that someone's made, and no.
Yeah, but
That's
you
pretty
can't generate 4.2 gigawatts with redstone.
Yeah.
I don't know. My minecart goes about 87. If I can just pump it up just a little bit more, I might be able to get there.
Yeah. Oh, I can imagine, the impact of going back and killing your grandfather or something.
Yeah.
Might break the server.
Yep. My grandfather fell into lava.
So we got one from Clyde Frog.
Howdy.
Howdy, folks. He says, my 10-year-old had a great idea, a trading bench. You could craft it and use it to trade up materials like 9 gold for 1 diamond. A trading bench. Very cool.
I do think that some kind of escrow system for, like exchanges would be good. Like, I have some stone, I'd like some wood, here. That kind of stuff. And you put that out on some kind of a table, and it's some kind of an escrow system for multiplayer.
Yeah. I've got a time vault, and I would like a mox or something.
Yeah. Dork.
Magic cards?
Sorry.
Nice. That's pretty good.
Next, we've got something from Magical Corkscrew. I love that name.
That's cool.
Magical Corkscrew. You think he drinks a lot of wine?
I don't know. He might.
And his corkscrew all of a sudden becomes
Maybe
magical?
he's just screwy. He says, my last idea is a window. But not just putting a glass block in a hole, an actual window that opens like a door. You could make it by putting 4 glass blocks in each corner and filling the plus shape with sticks, wood, or iron. I like it.
I like it.
Yep.
So, yeah, I guess just decorative, really.
Yep.
I mean, open up your windows and get some fresh air.
But only if you can make some shutters to go with it.
Yeah.
Those are hand in hand.
I like it.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Here's one from Kamen. Is that right? Kamen?
Sure.
Kaman.
Do you really want me to do the name? Because
I
I messed it up just as much
like,
as
is that the definitive?
Kaman 4725. Oh, there's no numbers.
You want to read it?
Yeah, it said he or she or who Common thinks that it would be cool to have new weapons. You could add knives. Notch could add knives, maces, and different types of arrows like flaming and explosive. Oh, duct tape would also make me happy.
I like the duct tape one.
Why is that?
I love the duct tape.
Weapons! Ooh, and duct tape.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Is that like adhesive for 2 blocks to stay together as if they don't already? Like, I don't get it.
Don't be a hater.
Oh,
man.
sorry.
Duct tape is always in a screwdriver. That's all you need, right?
Yeah.
And a ball gag. Like, it sounds creepy though. Like,
well, Woobs pointed out.
Saying a ball gag.
What? I don't know, duct tape. It just sounds like we can, we can tie up that pig.
Someone go download Eric's skin from Minecraft Skins and put a ball gag in it, and I will wear it for a week.
Yikes.
Woobs in the chat room says magnets, but nobody knows how those work. Anyway.
Nice.
Eric's dad does.
That's true. Bing. Oh.
Okay, so you want to read one, Minecraft chick?
Yeah.
Oh wait, I have to try to print things. Okay.
We gave her the impossible name.
So this is from ULF. While with this. You guys suck. That's so mean.
I think it's Ulf Wahlquist.
Okay, let's go with Ulf Wahlquist.
I think he's a Viking.
Yeah.
Or plays with the Vikings, one of the two.
And a crawl function, making you be able to crawl through 1 block high spaces. I mean, miners must be able to crawl through their tight tunnels, don't they? Oh, thanks for that picture change, guys. We could just, go all out right now.
Yes. Here on the shaft, we like to crawl through tight tunnels.
And use duct tape to make sure the gophers are nice and taped up before we send them through the shafts.
And ball gags for no screaming.
Wow. How did this show turn into this?
It was you and your poop ideas that started it.
Oh, man. I think that's awesome.
I kind of like that idea.
Wait, what was it again?
Crawling, so you could go through one whole spaces.
Did you just say labia?
Wow, you just stopped the podcast dead.
What did you just say, Minecraft chick?
What?
What did you? You just said something a second ago.
Oh, I said I like that idea.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Apparently, it came through the internets as labia.
It's going, what did you say?
Okay. So instead of prolonging this, let's go with a phone call.
All right, here it is.
Hey, this is Jason calling in for the the Shaft Minecraft podcast excavation station thing. I just started listening to your podcast, so I don't know. I haven't caught up with the whole episode, so I don't know if anybody has said this yet. But like what I'd like to see in Minecraft, I've already seen this on Notch's to-do list thing, is like the whole clan versus clan thing. Like I know how you said the whole capture flag thing, but like something like tower defense would be awesome. I mean, like one clan just defending the tower while the other team is like, you know, gonna attack it, and like say the defending team gets like this much amount of time to build a wall to help them, you know, from getting it. Or it could be like, you know, clan versus clan where it's like a deathmatch type of thing, and like they can build walls to defend each other, and I think it'd be really cool. So, you know, that's it. Thanks.
All right, so kind of in-game games, in-game. You know, I thought there was already kind of a mod or something that I've heard some people saying that they're really digging capture the flag type games, and I haven't gotten into that stuff yet.
I haven't really played any games. I had all these ideas for designing stuff, and I never got around to it. And I feel guilty for it.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah.
I was gonna make a giant like memory game, you know, like have a bunch of buried chests in kind of like a checkerboard pattern, you know, and then put put different like have two of each item and put them in different chests, and you kind of walk around and try to
like match or
memory.
That would be fun.
That's cool. Yeah, so that's something you can do without modding or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, interesting. Well. Are we done with that?
Don't ask, just do it.
I guess we are.
From the Minecraft Daily, news and updates.
This week, there were 4 updates to Minecraft since last week. That's a lot. It's crazy. Comments? Four friggin' updates.
That's
insane. Awesome. I mean, that's good.
Do you think we can expect 4 more this week?
You know, maybe just because they have like more people working on it.
I think he's just pushing them out as soon as he gets them solid, isn't he?
Well, he also added a bug tracker for people to go to submit bugs and stuff. So he said he's been saying that it's making it a lot easier to kind of see what the community thinks needs to be fixed first. And so he's been pumping those out, just going down the list and going fixed, fixed, but broke something else, fixed. So
I think you need more broke something else.
Fixed.
Broke something else?
Fixed.
Yeah, you can give them praise as well as just ask questions, but it's just a good way to actually contact Mojang directly, finally, because, you know, email's not going to cut it. You know what I mean? Email's always sucked. Just as far as how email goes. I don't know. I'm just babbling. All right. So, but there was a lot of really cool updates, though. I mean, let's see. He accidentally removed /home. Actually, no, that's not a good one. He added snowballs.
He did?
Yeah. He added a /kill command. This is kind of weird. It does 1,000 points of damage to the player.
And this is in light of removing the home command. People were getting stuck in places and then couldn't, you know, go home or do anything. They were just stuck.
Yeah.
So I think the intention, he has said, is the kill command, so you could kill yourself and go back home.
Oh. That makes
or
sense.
to the spawn, I guess.
Why did he remove home?
He didn't mean to.
That's a much more morbid way to get home.
Because in one, yeah, it is.
What do you mean?
Either that or really optimistic.
And what do you mean he didn't mean to?
Because here it says December 1st when he did patch 1.2.5, it says one of the bullet points says removed /home, and then in parentheses it says sorry.
Yeah, I think he's saying sorry. I'm removing home. Like he knows people aren't going to be happy about it.
Oh.
Like I don't think he would like remove it by accident and be like, nah.
I thought he was letting everyone know that this has been removed by accident. Okay,
No.
I got you.
Have you heard anything about this? Do we know why?
I don't know anything specifically. He hasn't. I'll ask him next time I talk to
Okay,
him.
cool. Thanks.
Next time
I'm curious.
Next time we're having a beer together.
I think it's just part of kind of making the world a world and not just being able to. And part of a game theory is like once you start putting in warps and places for people to just fly around places, people don't stop and look at the roses so much. So if you force them to, you've added a little bit more difficulty into the game, and I don't know.
Yeah, adds more realism, as it were.
And it's not like a mod's not or a plugin's not going to do it for you anyway.
Right.
So I guess to me, it's him saying, I don't want this feature in the game.
Okay.
I think if you're going to play the game all natural, you're not going to have home. But if you want a home...
Is that how you play it?
Most of the time, it's supposed to reduce lag, I hear. And for some reason, Wes won't come over and play with me anymore.
No, I won't.
And
I won't.
Not even the game?
No.
Okay.
You asked me to sit on your lap, and just no.
Just weird. little duct tape
Okay.
might help out.
Okay, before this goes down,
I like I like that he added lakes, little randomly generated lakes and things. But one of the weird things, though, is that above ground lava lakes are also being generated, and they cause forest fires. Have you seen this?
No.
Have you seen, yeah, there's a lot of screenshots going around. It's like, yeah, thanks for the lava lake there. It kind of burnt down this thing, and then it kind of kept spreading and went to my village. And anyway.
Because I guess you could build a whole thing if you hadn't just discovered the block next door, and then you walk to the next chunk, and
then there's a lake,
and then all of a sudden everything burns down.
Well,
Right.
but doesn't that kind of add some danger to overland exploration as much as like underground?
it's interesting. Yeah,
like
it's
gravel
kinda cool.
falling on you or something.
Right.
Now you've got to watch out for setting your village on fire.
Yeah.
A little more harsh, but
Yeah.
stop building your stuff out of wood.
Yeah. But
Not
really,
really.
I think I like the lakes that he added, because I mean that was actually something that we mentioned a few shows back. Was like, where are the lakes and where are the rivers? Well, no, it's rivers that we wanted.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
With currents and everything.
yeah.
I did like the remembering the server feature. Oh man, that's so nice.
Oh, no joke.
But don't you hate it though when you hold down the backspace, it doesn't work?
Oh,
And you have to keep hitting it over and over.
Oh, yes.
What is
That's Java, isn't it? Isn't that Java?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's Java's fault.
Stupid Java.
Anything else that's cool? There's a lot of fixes and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, it says creepers make noises and animate before exploding. I didn't really notice, although I have played a lot of single player, and I've been getting blown up by creepers, and I noticed the regular sound. I don't know.
I
Maybe
think this is just probably SMP, because that was a big issue with SMP. Was creepers would come up and blow you up, and you'd have no clue they were there because they wouldn't make a sound.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be even more creepy.
Well, less creepy and just more annoying.
Yeah. I agree with
Anything
that.
else?
I agree with that statement.
Anything else? We're kind of getting bogged down here looking over a list.
Yeah, we're just looking through a list.
Duct tape.
Duct tape.
Duct tape.
Duct tape.
Well, we'll link to the list of all these updates. You can check it out. And let's see anything. Oh yeah, this in the news. Mr. Minecraft is a playable character now in Super Meat Boy. Although he seems to be very game breaking in the sense that he can dig and create blocks, and you can really finish the level very fast using Mr. Minecraft or Steve. I don't know his actual name.
Steve.
I think they just call him Mr. Minecraft. But that's pretty cool. Anyone here play Super Meat Boy?
No,
Not yet, anyway.
I want to.
I do too. Yeah.
Are y'all pushing again for people to buy you stuff on your damn list on Steam?
I'm gonna say.
Will y'all stop that,
Buy us a
please?
coffee.
I'm gonna say no.
I've been sitting here and it's like ding ding. Ooh, got another game.
Yeah.
Do what now? You've got a Steam list you want to promote too?
No, but now I'll make one
Nice.
for next time.
There's a wish list. I just filled it up before this episode.
Oh man, and that's why he didn't have excavation station done.
What are you talking about?
I'm just kidding.
Pogo stick,
cry,
baby.
don't cry, don't
Pogo,
cry.
Pogo.
Duct tape. Okay, so
And the last one?
the C418. We've got a link here that we'll put in the show notes, but he talks about Minecraft music, and it's a nice big thing where he talks about there's going to be 14 records so far that he's made for the game.
That's awesome.
So a lot more music in the game, which I think is awesome. And I love his stuff. Like, I just had his website up, just listening to some of his music. It's really cool.
Yeah.
He's working on an album, too, so
Oh, that's cool.
lots of awesome stuff from C418. Is that the right way to say it? Anybody have any comments? on that?
C418, C418. Sure. All right. Ready for something exciting?
No.
Sightings.
So beautiful. Oh my god. It's so intense.
And this week in the sightings is some cool stuff. Like Eden World Builder.
Yeah.
is that?
Oh man, you didn't get a chance to mess with it.
That's right.
You have to do it after the show, and we'll talk about it some other time.
So you want to talk about it later?
We can. I mean, I'll just mention there's a new app on the iPhone called Eden World Builder. It looks like pretty much just a ripoff from Minecraft, except for the walking controls aren't as good.
Yeah, so you're using your thumbs and stuff?
Yeah, using your thumbs, and you can dig. And it's kind of creative mode. You can dig, and then you can build, and you can just bring up the build tool, and then you can set your trees on fire.
Really?
Or anything would, I guess. So it's a $1.99, I think, on the store. I don't know if it's worth it yet or not. I hope there's some updates that make it worth that amount. Like right now, it's just the movement for me is kind of painful. I mean, if you can imagine having to walk and jump with on screen buttons, it's kind of clunky. Like, I wish he would put in some accelerometers or something so you could move and stuff by, turning your iPhone, iPad, different angles. Like, that could be your movement. And maybe even jumping. Maybe you could even do it like a bounce motion or something with.
Oh, like shake it?
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
What?
I was just going to stop doing motions for the chat room. We're going to go to a really bad place.
If you do this, that would be really cool. It could make you do stuff. Like if you did that.
The shake weight. Maybe he needs a shake weight for Minecraft.
Shake weight.
Anyway.
Nice. Nice.
So someone here has a link to playing Minecraft with Kinect. Tell me more about it.
Yes, there's a video I found with a hacked Kinect, Xbox Kinect, using Windows drivers or something. It just shows this guy playing Minecraft with his hands, no controller or nothing, because you know how Kinect works. It just reads your body language, whatever. It's a box that's made out of magic, and
magic and duct tape.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I wouldn't really call it playing Minecraft because he's just kind of moving the camera and walking around, but I thought it was interesting. So there it is. That's it. The end.
That's
cool.
the joke.
And you like look at in the game where he's like torn down his house and he turns around like the back part of his house is torn down where he's been like actually.
And he's like, I'm doing hand motions. No one can see because it's an audio podcast. The next thing here, Bob Mills posted this in our forums, which is a video of water ladders and water stairs by Razand, which was actually an improvement on Skybike's water ladder technique. Basically, it's a really fast way to climb a ladder or to get out of a shaft or something using a series of ladders and water, and it shoots you up real fast. It's really cool. Really neat idea. I don't know how you would just dream this up, but it works.
And
that's awesome. I have the worst time with ladders.
And ladders are slow. I mean, if you're going a long way, it's just like...
Yeah, because I haul up ladders in real life. I mean, I just move up those babies.
And this is different from a Boativator. This requires no boat, by the way. So.
And this last one here is Minecraft 3D movie that someone made, and it's pretty cool. I mean, it's not like... it's all 3D, right? It's like not really in-game stuff. It just kind of based off the game and has like a little story kind of with it.
Yeah,
and
it gets epic towards the end.
So we'll definitely link to that. It was really, really cool stuff.
I have one other thing I'd like to point out, and I'm going to try to get the link into the show notes later, but Clyde Frog is putting together a series of videos where he's building a monster grinder in the game. Are you familiar with this concept?
A monster grinder.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Yes. No. Yes.
Basically, what you do is you build a bunch of dark rooms, okay? And I know I need to stop.
Just grab it so it stops.
Okay.
The springs.
Yes, I know. So you build a bunch of dark rooms, and then you put a river flowing through the middle of them. Okay. And the river leads to some lava. And so that if a monster goes into the river, it will be pulled downstream because they're evidently very bad at getting out of water. And then they'll get to a point where the lava will touch their heads and burn them up. And then you basically build a collection system from these rivers to where all the water flows to a central point, and you collect monster remnants like thread from the spiders and and stuff like that, and feathers and so it's called a monster grinder. All it does is, in the dark rooms, monsters generate. They come towards you. They end up in the river. They get burnt up, and their stuff falls out. And Clyde Frog is making a video of him trying to make a monster grinder.
That's awesome.
I've seen one video on YouTube where some guy made a big one in the sky, really high up, and it's like multi-levels. And basically it's this room with this kind of grid of dirt, and then the grid is water in between going down to the center, where then it comes down out a hole, and he can just like unplug this hole, and all suddenly all these mobs just start dropping, and they die when they hit the ground. So they just fall and drop and leave their stuff, and he plugs it back up and hops down and like gets all the stuff.
Oh wow!
And then just
so
runs
it's like
off.
a big mountain of just like powder and strings and
just all the stuff
crazy.
that they drop just down there. So there's some really cool and interesting stuff you can do killing mobs.
Wow.
So I can't wait to see Clyde's version of the monster grinder.
Nifty.
I want a grinder.
Niftarooski.
Now we're gonna have fabulous resources.
Yeah.
Resources.
Never gets old.
It just doesn't, does it?
Resources. All right. Found a new Minecraft news site, and it's pretty nice looking, very nice and clean. It is called
Tokume?
Tokume.
I have no clue.
How do you say it, Wes? What do you think?
I think it's Tokumai. I know.
Nice.
I have no idea.
I'm surprised you didn't give me that to pronounce.
Yeah. How would you say it? How would you say it, Minecraft chick?
Well, isn't MEI? Isn't that just me? Isn't that just another way to say me?
Could be. Yeah.
Tokumi.
Tokumi, maybe.
Tokumi.org. Try to spell that. We'll have a show note. We'll have a link on the show notes for sure. Its tagline says Minecraft's 10th best news provider.
That's so awesome.
How many are there? 10?
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe there's only 6. There's a mod here. I thought this was really cool for machinima reasons, but I think it would be cool otherwise. Anyway, it's called the Fancy Pack. And it's dynamic furniture and decorations. So it adds furniture into the game of all different sizes and textures. And I'm talking like, chairs and like end tables, coffee tables.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like you're playing Sims or something.
Or it's like making a dollhouse.
Yeah,
I mean,
something like that.
My son pointed it out to me. I was like, why don't you make your, because he makes these like really small rooms. It's like enough room to walk and then a chest on each side and like a forge. And it's really claustrophobic when I go in there. And I'm like, why don't you make a room bigger and you could do some, chairs and stuff. And he's like, but you can't sit in them. He's like, what's the point of a chair? I'm like, well, it just looks cool.
It's all sad. But so yeah, that's a mod. I haven't tried it out yet. I'm going to, just because I think actually the furniture fits in. It looks cool. It doesn't look like, oh my god, it's way out of place or something. But yeah, it's pretty cute.
We can fix that. We can make it look way out of place.
We can. And well, I guess that was the sightings.
The resources.
Or the resources. I forget where I'm at. All right. Now let's do a little bit of this.
Listener contributions, listener contributions, listener contributions. Dun, dun.
Nice.
You hear Don Mass at the end laughing. That was at a CP Con. There was about 15 of us, all singing that.
Nice.
That's crazy.
Which
Which the next one's going to be in October, so everybody can plan for it now.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
11 months away, or not? I don't know.
Where is it?
It's going to be in Huntsville, Alabama, over the Columbus Day weekend, which is the 10th, is that Monday.
Awesome.
So plan for it now.
Huntsville.
A little ahead of time, but you know what?
Yeah.
That's how you make them good.
Our first listener contribution is from Jess Fernandez. He says, would you rather see Minecraft turn into a viable RPG or more of a tool set to create awesome maps, games, etc.?
That is a tough question.
I want it to be the tool set. I mean, I think the game can be the RPG can be created with that tool set, because I just think if Notch concentrated more on making those tools, like basically what he's doing, then the game part, let the thousands, hundreds of thousands of people, he just sold 700,000 by the way, make those games, crowdsource that part of it. And then there's all these servers out there with different games, right? So you can, it's basically tons of MMOs, and that's awesome. But,
right. Yeah. It's like if you could only have one or the other, I think you're right. Having a tool set would be better, but it would be nice to have a polished RPG that with a story and voice and all this stuff that's actually made for the game. But I think I'm going to side with you. I'd rather have like 5,000 different adventures than just one polished one. Yeah,
and then we can create our own, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not going to weigh in because I had to look up RPG.
All right,
I want to see a video on that.
At least you're honest.
I'm not a gamer. Yet.
Okay, so this next one is from Mark Cooper. He says, on a couple of episodes of The Shaft, there's been some puzzlement as to why people sculpt in single player. Now, I don't actually do it myself, but the way I see it, no griefers to mess up your handiwork, and it's not that hard to share worlds. People do it all the time.
That's a very good point.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, I think maybe when we were talking about that before, we hadn't actually downloaded any maps. In the past couple of weeks, I'm really downloading a lot of people's single players and poking around with it.
Now, is there a good site for getting those?
Not that I've seen. If somebody knows, please send us a link. But I'm just kind of looking around in the forums and on Reddit and stuff. And
no, I think I thought at one time that Workbench was going to do something like that, but maybe not. I'll have to go back and check their website out and see.
Yeah. All right, then. Minecraft Chick, you want to read the next one?
Oh my gosh.
Always give you the awesome names.
Okay, at least I like even the pronunciation underneath, it helps at the end, but not at the beginning. Ralu the Nearwolf.
Very good.
Hey.
I woke up one morning, went online, left my mine and my house was literally surrounded by creepers. I tried to snipe them with arrows, but I ran out. In the end, I tried to rush them with a sword, but ended up exploded, along with 3 of my walls of my house, my furnaces, and my chest with my stuff as expected. So how would you guys have handled it?
I would not have charged the creeper with a sword. That's never a good idea.
Yeah.
I think,
it said surrounded by creepers, so more than one.
I know.
I think I would have gone, like he was on his roof of his house, it sounds like, where they couldn't. I would have done a shift, back crawl, and put blocks and made a long ledge out away from my house, and then
ding ding.
Then drop from there.
If you grab the springs, that noise will go away.
Grab the springs.
Do I have to grab your springs?
But I do agree with you. That would have been a good plan. I would have taken my house. I would have chopped out the middle of the roof. I would have gone up. I would have gone over. I would have made myself like a little ridge where I could sit there and shoot everybody or wait for the sun to come up.
I would have died
creepers
too.
Aren't gonna die,
Creepers don't die in the sun?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
No, they don't.
They don't?
Creepers run around all day long after you.
Huh. Weird stuff.
I've never seen one in the sun.
What?
I haven't.
Dude, that's when they get you because you think you're all safe.
Never seen it.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, the chat room, I'm not looking at it right now, but they're going off telling y'all are morons.
I would probably dig in under it like Shawshank Redemption style. And, yeah, I mean, dig a hole, go in through the bottom behind a poster.
crawl through the sewer.
I probably just would have put in episode 1 of The Shaft and listened to all 9, well 10 now, and then after it was done,
Until you got
find
out safely.
Yeah.
And then watched a couple of Minecraft chick videos. Yeah.
No, don't say that those will help anyone.
So you just said something though that just made me think of another thing for Excavation Station. Can I go back?
Okay.
This is a project for us to do. Shaftland's Redemption.
What?
Huh? And we do a movie. It was Shawshank Redemption, but Shaftland. Never mind.
I like it. Let's do it. Let's do it
So
now.
from Ian here.
Really? Ian? Glad you could pronounce that.
It's probably really Ian, but you know what. Hey, Shaftoids. Did you know if you push a minecart into a pig, the pig goes into it? I even tested it with a roller coaster. This is good for traps because it works with all mobs. I think at least you guys all rock. Dustin, read that right?
Something around the end got kind of wonky.
I think at least you all guys all rock.
That's true.
I haven't played around with minecarts enough to know, but I mean, I've seen plenty of screenshots, but I didn't realize it was so easy to do. Just roll it into a mob, and it would just sit in it.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
So that's rocking.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
The thing I saw was with cows, though, and not pigs. So I would assume all animals can do that.
Oh, yeah. It'd be cool if you could bump someone else, and they would fall into the cart.
And then push them into lava.
Yeah. That would be fun.
Oh, man.
We have a call here from Kaiser.
Kaiser Soze.
Phone died there. Sorry about that. Ignore the last voicemail you received. I'll try this again. Hey guys, this is Kaiser. I posted in your Minecraft registration thread, so I figure I should probably tell you who I am. Your podcast is awesome. Keep the episodes coming. One question though, outside of Minecraft, what kinds of games do you guys play? What are your favorites?
Barbie Horse Adventures is pretty good.
Robot.
That's mine too.
Robot Unicorn Attack.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Anything with craft in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of the craft games.
Yeah.
World of.
Yeah.
Stars, War, whatever.
Stars, War.
I like King's Quest. I like anything with a quest in it too. Space Quest, Police Quest.
For a serious answer, I'm playing New Vegas right now. I'm really deep in that. I play Warcraft. I have been poking around. I like StarCraft, but I think I'm more interested in the custom maps than I am with the regular ones. Like I like playing the tower defense maps and all that kind of weird stuff that people have made.
Yeah.
More than I like playing, head to head and getting stomped.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
That's mine.
Yeah.
Brent is Warcraft and Minecraft. Warcraft and Minecraft. Warcraft and Minecraft.
That hurts my head. That and parenting. And husbandry. Wait, no. Do I do stuff with horses? Anyway.
But we do another show called Nation of Gamers, and we talk about everything except for Minecraft.
Yep.
Well, we do every once in a while talk about Minecraft.
Yeah, we might slide it in there a little bit.
You can hear when I said Minecraft, that just sounds stupid.
What other games are you playing, Minecraft chick? Any other games?
No, just this one.
Oh, okay. So no Xbox.
Yeah, she's not Warcraft chick for a reason, dude.
Warcraft chick. You don't have a Xbox or
Nintendo? I think no. I have a Wii, but I don't play it.
Epic Mickey's coming out soon.
I think it's already out, isn't it?
Looks kind of cool.
I want to get that really bad. It's for the Wii.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be really good. It's done by one of the greatest game designers in all of gaming history.
Okay, so the next question, you want to read this one, Minecraft chick?
Oh, yeah, why not? Sean Gahodu Murdoch. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Pretty sure I did the middle part. I have a suggestion for the mini map idea. You can make it so your map starts off blank, and the more you walk around, the more it fills out the map.
I think that would be kind of cool to have, that. But I do think that mini maps remove the element of being lost, and I think you can definitely get lost in Minecraft, and it's magical when you do.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, like I said, I mean, sometimes I'll be in some forest and I'll be like, which way am I going? I don't understand. And then when you're underground, if you like had a mini map underground, that would kind of ruin the whole joy of it.
Yeah, it does. But this is, the typical craft map. WoW, Warcraft does it, StarCraft does it. It's the fog of war, undiscovered. I think that's legit. I mean, it's kind of cheating if you can see a land that you haven't discovered yet. So
yeah,
it sounds good to me.
Yeah, and I don't really have any problem with mini maps as it is. So.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fine with this. This seems like a good compromise.
Yeah.
Brent, you want to get the next one?
Sure. This is from Demand 3003. I have never played multiplayer before on Minecraft. What are the main differences between it and single player? One of the main differences is there's more people on there than just you.
Yeah.
But the other thing is, it's kind of hard to say because, I mean, there's just so much that could be different depending on, I guess we can take it as just without any plugins, right?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
one version from the other. Anybody want to start?
Well, I think it's just kind of bugs and things aren't working correctly in multiplayer. I mean, he had just introduced health and mobs, things that have been, in single player forever. Well, not forever, but for a long time. And I feel like multiplayer is just the same game, only with a lot of people. It's still catching up technically. It's just bugs to be fixed. But I think once he's done, it seems like his intention is to make them equal. It's like the same game. You want to play it with 30 people, or you want to just play it by yourself.
The main thing is on most servers, probably you're seeing mobs turned off. And right now, multiplayer mostly, from what I've seen, is kind of a creative mode sort of thing. It's people building communities and spaces and exploring and
societies and little villages with rules.
Yeah,
I think it's really more of a community.
It's a social
experience.
experiment.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, and it's one of the things I think is more fun about the multiplayer than single play is walking in the next day. You don't just log in and you're where you were. Your house isn't the same way it was. Well, your house maybe, but you walk out and all of a sudden there's a building over here, or they've worked on this, and all of a sudden there's just this amazing thing outside your front door.
Like I walked out onto the deck of the help center at night, and I was like, "Wow, so much has changed in the last few days."
Yeah.
And to me, that's the really cool thing.
Yeah.
So I'll take this next one because it's long.
Alrighty.
This is from Tito. Or Taito.
Maybe it's Tieto.
Tieto. I was listening to your latest podcast, and I heard Wes mention having a night where you turn on mobs and a bunch of people held out in the fort defending from them. Well, I was thinking, because mobs aren't that smart and can't even get through a door, why don't you have one team defending the fort while the other team tries to lure the mobs through back doors? But they have to do this discreetly so as not to give themselves away as a mob. Lurer. Inner.
Mob
lurer inner. I'm not sure how well it would go, but it's just an idea. I actually kind of like this idea. I think this is kind of a cool thing.
It's almost a game in itself. A game of griefing.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need a mod for it,
Yeah.
or anything like that. No hacks.
Well, yeah.
It would be kind of cool if you could create some kind of a like a milestone on the server, and you could say, I guess you could just take the map and copy it, and then copy it back over, after you shut the server down. But I think it would be really cool, like if you had like a night of terror. Basically, everybody built up and did everything they were going to do, and then you left it nighttime and you just spawned stuff everywhere. And you tried to see and death was permanent, and you tried to see who the last one alive was.
Oh, some King of the Hill action.
Yeah.
Cool, that would be.
Huh.
What if you could figure out some kind of desktop defense
I don't know.
as well, with the mobs coming in like that?
Yeah.
But then you would want to have some kind of a, if you ever read the Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins, when things get kind of boring, because when everybody's fighting, they kind of will tend to kind of retreat and hole up, and you got to have a way to kick people out too. So there's got to be something some kind of motivating thing periodically that gets people to move out of the building that they're in. So like maybe periodically the admins need to fly around, and whatever building you're in, they dump lava on the floor, and you got to move on.
Nice.
You got to find a new place to fight.
Or hey, gophers with duct tape.
And ball gags.
Oh.
So question of the week.
Ifrit's question of the week.
Hey Shaft, Ifrit here. My question this week is this. So a portal of obsidian takes you to the nether. Where would a portal of gold blocks take you? See ya.
What?
Straight to heaven, baby.
Yeah.
That's what popped in my head too.
Yeah.
To a happy place.
Yeah, I'm thinking you end up over the clouds.
Rainbows and unicorns.
Yeah.
On a little glass block flying carpet.
That's what we need back. We need the Sky City. But we need some pearly gates and stuff too.
Oh, yeah. So, I guess that brings me, I'm now thinking about portals to different places, just using different materials. Like, maybe the nether is just the first thing we're going to see. Maybe we'll actually see a cloud land, or it's like hell and heaven,
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of cool.
That would be cool.
Maybe if you make it out of wood, you go, to the land of tree houses.
Yes. Some sort of Ewok
where there's no
village.
ground, it's all just trees.
Yeah.
And do they have like one huge tree and they're all blue people, and then you blow the tree up and they all cry like little babies?
Yeah.
Or like
That's a reference to a movie, by the way.
Anyway, so moving on. Spoiler boy.
Oh yeah, that is gives away the fact that they blow up the tree at the end. I'm sorry, I didn't get that. Sorry. We can make castles with Dumbledores that die in it too. Oh God, wait.
Oh,
that week. Nice. That it looks like that was actually the last question on the listener contributions. So, Minecraft Chick, I have a question. How long does it take to do an episode for you?
Like from start to finish making it?
Yeah.
Probably around 4 hours.
4 hours?
Because it depends on I've been starting to play for a couple hours and just taping the whole thing and then cutting it into a couple episodes, because at first I was playing every day for like an hour, and then by the time I export that from ScreenFlow and then edit it and then add my commentary in, it's about 4 hours.
Oh, okay. What is the longest time you've played? Have you played like 10 hours, 12-hour days?
No, I've never played that long.
Really? Oh, man.
No.
I think I did on Friday. I started playing around noon and ended well after midnight. And people would leave the server and come back hours later. Oh, my God, you're still here? Yeah, I'm still here.
It is weird, though, how quickly time goes by.
Yeah.
When you're in there. Like, all of a sudden, I'm like, whoa.
Well, also there's like...
I've been playing a long time.
Well, there's also this kind of zone you get in, especially when you're mining. Like, if you're mining a really long distance, you just kind of get going, and you sort of all of a sudden you're like, well, why should I stop? I'm going.
Right.
I'm getting stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's like always exciting because you're like, well, I'm always like, well, if I just mine a little more, I might find like that one awesome thing.
Yeah. Why wait till tomorrow?
That's like the worst thing is like I'm almost ready to go to bed, and then I pop through that wall and it's that huge cave, and you're like, oh man, do I even take 2 steps forward and see like this block that I'm gonna have to dig out, which will lead to another one.
Yeah.
And 3 hours later, when I'm late for work.
Yep, it is hard to find a stopping point.
Speaking of finding a stopping point,
is that what we should do right now?
I think we're done. We've been going almost an hour and a half.
Oh.
Well,
crazy.
This was a special episode.
It was.
The Minecraft Chick episode.
With duct tape.
Wait a second. No.
Well, it has been fun.
So you have to come and check out our server, Minecraft Chick. You have to come and hang out with us.
Okay, I will.
And what's your Twitter account?
Minecraft Chick.
That was probably an easy one to get, but I thought I'd get you to say it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of like mine's pretty easy. It's at Brent Copeland. So, and call us at 256-812-1010.
Yeah. and minecraftchick.com, right?
Yeah.
Cool. And yeah. Oh, we do have a song at the very end here. It's a song by Grant Smits. It's a parody of I'm Blue by Eiffel 65. Remember that song? And this one's called I'm a Creeper. So that
Daddle-dee, daddle-die.
Yeah. And thanks for all the iTunes reviews. Excellent stuff. Give us a call. Give us emails. We love it. And definitely go check out Minecraft Chick.
And don't forget to sponsor an episode.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
And stuff.
And stuff. How do we end the episode? I don't know. Goodbye, all. We'll see you next week.
Bye!
Huh? Is that good? Yeah?
Yeah.
Woo, yeah, baby. Awesome.
Awesome.
Cool. Well, that was fun.
That was fun.
And we're going to get all these emails. I already know. Bring Minecraft Chick back. She was awesome.
And they'll be like, don't be mean to her. I hope we weren't mean to you.
Don't be mean to her.
No, it's fine. I know. I was like, I should have been on next week because I'm going to be in Nashville and I could have driven over.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, if you're...
Yeah, you can still do it. We have a studio in Huntsville, so it's not like you're creepily going to somebody's house or something. We're in a public place. We have offices and stuff.
I'll be like, they made it look so nice in the video, but in real life,
yeah, yeah,
it's not like that.
I could just imagine her pulling up to the mill if there were no other cars around, you know, gravel parking lot, you know, metal bay doors.
Yeah,
come on in.
Yeah. Well, cool. Yeah, definitely let us know. We'll email each other about it or something because we've had a lot of people, just listeners of the show, just drop by. A couple people in Huntsville. So actually, people from Nashville have driven down here to hang out, doing shows before. So
yeah. We've had people from Canada come down.
That's true
and
too.
hang out before too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was just awesome having you on the show. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Very fun.
Well, I have to go home to my family because my daughter has 104 fever and needs medicine.
Hey. And hopefully we don't.
Rub some liquor on the gums.
Yeah, that's it.
Some liquor. Did we lose
Ronnie.
Minecraft Chick?
Oh, we've gone offline. Check you're still connected to the internet.
Oh, did you upload this to YouTube?
No.
No, I'm going to though.